1 John chapter 3 요한일서 3장 See, 보십시오. How very much our Father loves us. How very much our Father loves us. 얼마나 우리 아버지께서 우리를 사랑하시는지. For He calls us His children. For He calls us His children. 왜냐하면 그분은 우리를 그분의 자녀로 부르시고 And that is what we are. And that is what we are. 그래서 우리가 그렇게 되었습니다. But the people who belong to this world. But the people who belong to this world. 그러나 이 세상에 속해 있는 사람들은 don't recognize, 알아보지 못합니다. That we are God's children. That we are God's children. 우리가 하나님의 자녀라는 것을. Because they don't know Him. Because they don't know Him. 왜냐하면 그들이 그분을 모르기 때문입니다. Dear friends, 친구 여러분, we are already God's children. We are already God's children. 우리는 이미 하나님의 자녀들입니다. But He has not yet shown us. But He has not yet shown us. 그러나 그분은 아직 우리에게 안 보여주셨습니다. What we will be like. What we will be like. 우리가 어떻게 될지. When Christ appears. When Christ appears. 그리스도께서 나타나실 때. But we do know. But we do know. 그러나 우리는 정말 압니다. That we will be like Him. That we will be like Him. 우리가 그분과 같아질 것이라는 것을. For we will see Him. For we will see Him. 왜냐하면 우리는 그분을 볼 것입니다. As He really is. As He really is. 그분의 참모습 그대로. And all. 그리고 모든 사람은 who have this eager expectation. Who have this eager expectation. 이 간절한 기대를 가지고 있는 will keep themselves pure. Will keep themselves pure. 그들 자신을 순수하게 지킬 것입니다. Just as He is pure. Just as He is pure. 꼭 그분이 순수하신 것처럼. Everyone who sins. Everyone who sins. 죄를 짓는 모든 사람은 is breaking God's law. It's breaking God's law. 하나님의 율법을 어기고 있는 것입니다. For all sin is contrary to. For all sin is contrary to. 왜냐하면 모든 죄는 반대되는 것입니다. The law of God. The law of God. 하나님의 율법에. And you know. 그리고 여러분은 압니다. That Jesus came. 예수님께서 오셨다는 것을 to take away our sins. 우리의 죄를 없애려고. And there is no sin in Him. 그리고 그분께는 죄가 없다는 것을. Anyone, 누구라도 who continues to live in Him. 계속 그분 속에 사는 사람은 will not sin. 죄를 짓지 않을 것입니다. But anyone. 그러나 누구라도 who keeps on sinning. 계속 죄를 짓는 사람은 does not know him. does not know him. 그분을 알지 못하거나 or understand 이해하지 못하는 것입니다. Who he is, 그분이 누구신지. Dear children, 자녀 여러분, don't let anyone deceive you. 아무도 여러분을 속이지 못하게 하십시오. About this, 이 점에 대해. When people do, 사람들이 할 때 what is right, 옳은 일을 it shows, 그것은 보여줍니다. That they are righteous, 그들이 의롭다는 것을. Even as Christ is righteous, 심지어 그리스도께서 의로우신 것과 똑같이. But when people keep on sinning, 그러나 사람들이 계속해서 죄를 지을 때 it shows, 그것은 보여줍니다. That they belong to the devil, 그들이 마귀에게 속해 있다는 것을. Who has been sinning, 계속 죄를 지어온 since the beginning, 처음부터. But the Son of God, 그러나 하나님의 아들은 came to destroy, 멸망시키러 오셨습니다. The works of the devil, 마귀의 일을. Those, 사람들은 who have been born into God's family, 하나님의 가족으로 태어난 do not make a practice of sinning, 죄 짓는 짓을 하지 않습니다. Because God's life is in them. 왜냐하면 하나님의 생명이 그들 안에 있기 때문입니다. So they can't keep on sinning. 그래서 그들은 계속 죄를 지을 수는 없습니다. Because they are children of God. 그들이 하나님의 자녀들이기 때문입니다. So now, 그래서 이제 we can tell, 우리는 알 수 있습니다. Who are children of God, 누가 하나님의 자녀들이고 and who are children of the devil, 누가 마귀의 자녀들인지. Anyone, 누구라도 who does not live righteously, 의롭게 살지 않는 사람과 and does not love other believers, 다른 성도들을 사랑하지 않는 사람들은 does not belong to God, 하나님께 속해 있지 않은 것입니다.
See how very much our Father loves us. For he calls us his children. And that is what we are. But the people who belong to this world don't recognize that we are God's children because they don't know him. Dear friends, we are already God's children. But he has not yet shown us what we will be like when Christ appears. But we do know that we will be like him. For we will see him as he really is. And all who have this eager expectation will keep themselves pure just as he is pure. Everyone who sins is breaking God's law. For all sin is contrary to the law of God. And you know that Jesus came to take away our sins, and there is no sin in him. Anyone who continues to live in him will not sin. But anyone who keeps on sinning does not know him or understand who he is. Dear children, don't let anyone deceive you about this. When people do what is right, it shows that they are righteous, even as Christ is righteous. But when people keep on sinning, it shows that they belong to the devil, who has been sinning since the beginning. But the Son of God came to destroy the works of the devil. Those who have been born into God's family do not make a practice of sinning, because God's life is in them. So they can't keep on sinning, because they are children of God. So now we can tell who are children of God and who are children of the devil. Anyone who does not live righteously and does not love other believers does not belong to God.